I pledge allegiance to the flag. No, we're not gonna do the whole thing. But welcome. It's party time. It's Morbin time.
When was the last time you had to do the Pledge of Allegiance?
Gosh. Probably middle school, maybe? But no, I think it was elementary school.
I think middle school for me too. I definitely did not have to do it in high school.
No, yeah, certainly not. But anyway, hello. Welcome, party people. We're doing some more U.S. history trivia. More because I'm sure you had to answer your fair share of United States history questions yesterday on America Day.
Ooh.
Maybe? No? Did you?
Yeah, I had to answer what's the capital of Arkansas?
And you said?
Little Rock.
Nice. Very good. Very good. You can stay. Well, here's how it works. You can play some trivia along with us by downloading the app right here. It's called Sporcle Party. It's on your favorite app store. Go download it. Come play with us. It's going to be a grand old time. Just like it's a grand old flag. It's U.S. history. There's also only one person in Twitch right now watching us. Is that what it says?
Could be.
Well, let's just get right into it then. Let's see who's playing. We've got Exodia Finder, we've got President Morbius, we've got Maureen K, we've got GeoGamer, Bobby, Zanspectro, and Metakoopa, all here to throw down on some U.S. history.
Metakoopa. Hey, Metakoopa.
Hey, Metakoopa. Oh, well, there's one more. Black and Tan, welcome. In case you guys didn't know, here's how it works. I ask the questions, you answer them, you associate a wager with your answer. The higher the wager, the more points you get, but you can only use each wager once. So use those high point wagers for the questions you're gonna get right. Use those low point wagers for the ones you're not so sure on. And make sure to answer in the app because answering in the chat is no good. It's un-American. We're gonna move on to question number 1 here in U.S. history. In which month are modern presidents traditionally inaugurated? In which month are modern presidents traditionally inaugurated?
Of course, presidents being the most modern guys. Look at the current guy. He is the most modern man I can think of.
He's the modern major general.
Modern major commander-in-chief.
Commander-in-chief. Oh yeah. I had a see. Here's another thing about 4th of July is that I feel like there's a lot of hot takes. You know, a lot of hot takes for 4th of July.
Do you mean about like the day in general, about like this 4th of July in particular?
No, kind of just in general.
Okay,
like I did a family thing, and then I also did like a friends thing. And the family thing, I did. One of my brother's friends was like, I think that there should be a like you can't be president unless you're 35, but you also can't be president if you're over 65. And I thought to myself, wow. It's a hot take. I don't know how I feel about that. What do you guys think about that? Question number 1, in which month are modern presidents traditionally inaugurated? We are talking about January. January. This is when we finally find out we're really the same person. Oh God.
The whole one of them hates Jim Carrey, one of them loves Jim Carrey thing is just, it's just a game.
It's all just a game.
Although January 20 is thought of as Inauguration Day, it wasn't Inauguration Day until the 20th Amendment was ratified before the presidents were inaugurated on March 4th.
Huh.
You should be allowed to be the president if you're older than the country. I mean,
I agree. I agree.
But also that would have been tough for the first few decades of America.
That would have been very tough. Question number 2, in American folklore, what kind of animal was alleged to have started the Great Chicago Fire of 1871?
An animal famous for being abducted by aliens.
Is this true?
Yeah.
I know, but I didn't know is that what caused the Great Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the rumor.
That's the rumor.
Yeah.
Oh. Folklore. The folklore, if you will.
Is that the animal of some the owner is like named specifically, and that's sort of like he kicked over a lantern in a barn, and that started the fire.
Huh. How have I never heard this?
I don't know.
What am I, not American? Am I not America enough? In American folklore, this was, of course, a cow. Yes, for whatever, we didn't get to that question.
We did not.
In the alien pack, we didn't have the question. Did we have the question?
I thought we did get to that question.
The point being is that for whatever reason, everybody knows that cows get abducted by aliens, right? It's like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cows are famous for being abducted by aliens. But there's no, we searched.
Yeah.
Both.
All three of us.
All three of us. Me, Darren, Kyle, we all searched. Rest in peace, Kyle. We all searched for a very long time to try to find a good concrete example of, in popular media, a cow being abducted by aliens. And we just could not find one. So if you know a good example, please let us know in the chat. I want to know an example. Fake moves.
Mrs. O'Leary's cow.
Mrs. O'Leary's cow.
Makes me very uncomfortable how many of our Congress members are on meds for failing memory. Me too.
Is that a thing that you can just know? That seems like you can't know that.
I think there's a thing where like a lot of their medical history is public record.
Really?
For elected officials. Yeah.
That sounds like a HIPAA violation. We're moving on to question number 3. Which 2 former US presidents died on the same day, July 4th, yesterday, 1826, not yesterday, the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence?
That was...
And hey, Quincy Ree, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Hey, are you playing along with us, Quincy? You can. Download the app right here. It's called Sporcle Party. It's a free app. Go download it on your favorite app store. Come play with us. The game code's over there, 187670. It's down there in the corner. Come play with us. Quincy, it's going to be great. But also, Quincy, we do a little something special here for our followers. We give them a digital high five. You might be wondering, what the heck is digital high five, Party Pete? And I'll tell you, you're going to place your hand right here on the screen. Just line up your hand with my hand. Place your hand right on the screen. Okay, is it lined up? Leave it right there. Whoop. Digital high five. Boom. See? See? High five for the power of the internet. If I get this right, I deserve extra points for this absolute guess. Well, let's find out, because it was John Adams and Thomas Jefferson.
Johnny A and Tommy J.
Tommy J and Johnny A. Hey, there it is. Yeah. Exodia Finder nailed it.
Yeah, I read that and I was like, that's good. I like that. It's not Lincoln.
Lincoln?
Lincoln.
Lincoln. No, that's also only one president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 196 years ago that happened. That they died on the same day.
That can't be right.
Yeah. 1826.
Wow. Wow. How old's our country?
100, 200.
200.
And because the bicentennial was 1976. So how long ago was 1976? That was
almost 50 years ago.
We're 36 years ago, 46 years ago.
We're approaching the 250, the big quarter millennia.
Yeah, I guess 2020. Yeah, 46 years ago then. So
the quarter millennia is coming. Which U.S. president later became Chief Justice on the Supreme Court? Is this the only time this has happened?
Yes.
Have you ever done the other way around? Where I guess they would have to step down.
Yeah, it's a position for life, which is also another thing.
That could maybe change. Who's to say? Nothing's set in stone.
Yeah,
it's all changing. Which U.S. president later became the president and Chief Justice is William Howard Taft.
William Howard Taft. He only got elected once. He was Teddy Roosevelt's successor, and pretty much immediately Teddy was like, you're not doing what I wanted you to do. So he ran against him.
Oh, wow.
And that the Bull Moose Party.
Bull Moose Party.
Yeah. That's when he got shot.
That's a pretty badass story, I gotta say. Question 5. Who served as Vice President of the United States immediately before Gerald Ford? Who was president before
Ford?
Jerry Ford.
Before Ford.
Before Ford.
More Ford.
A Chief Justice was almost president. C.J. Charles Evans Hughes ran for president against Woodrow Wilson in 1916. That's actually a very interesting fact.
That's scary.
Could you run for president while you're still on the Supreme Court?
Ooh. I mean, you can do anything while you're running for president, but it takes a lot of time to run for president. Typically, you aren't doing anything else unless it's like
campaigning. Which is running for president.
It's the word vice.
Oh, vice president.
Who served as vice president? Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no.
I don't.
The answer is not what I thought it was. Because it's not.
Who served as vice president of the United States immediately before Gerald Ford? Whoopsie. Spiro Agnew.
Not Nixon.
Should I give it to Nixon? I'm going to give it to Nixon. Give it to Nixon because I straight up said the wrong thing.
But also, also give it to Headless Body of Spiro Agnew. From Futurama.
Wow. I have not seen enough Futurama, I guess.
At some point, because they have dead people's heads in jars.
Yes.
Nixon gets reelected president because he's on Bender's body. And the thing is that only, what is it? Nobody can be elected more than president twice, and he interprets that as nobody can be elected more than president twice. Hey, look, V Cookie.
Hey, and another follow. Oh my gosh. V Cookie, thank you so much for the follow. Are you playing along with us? Let us know. Shout us out in the chat. You can play along by typing in Sporcle Party on your favorite app store, and then probably pressing the download button on the first result. I imagine it's probably the first result if you look up Sporcle Party on your app store. Anyway, it's a free app. Go download it. The code's over there to play with us. 187670. And before you go to download the app, you're gonna get a digital high five because that's what we like to do here. So V Cookie, place your hand right on the screen, just like that. Just line it up with my hand. Okay, leave it right there because here it comes. Digital high five. It's good. It's good every time.
Did you hear that Futurama's coming back again?
Wow, it's a lot of Futurama.
Yeah.
Question 6. How many U.S. states were admitted to the Union during the 20th century? 20th century.
Ooh, the 20th. That's a tough one.
The 1900s. I can think of at least 2. The latest 2.
Yeah, it's not that many. I'm gonna say that. Big guess though. I can think of at least. Yeah, I can think of at least a few. No, there's not a new voice for Bender. John DiMaggio did get signed on.
What a guy.
But that was the whole thing, was Hulu is bringing it back. Just to be clear, first it was on Fox, and then Fox canceled it. And then it was on Adult Swim, and they did a couple seasons. And then it was on Comedy Central, and they did a couple more seasons.
You say Adult Swim?
Yes. Futurama was on Adult Swim.
But Adult Swim is comedy. No, it's Cartoon Network?
They're different. They're different channels that share the same number.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay. One just takes over at night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally they just flip the switch from Cartoon Network to Adult Swim. They're different TV channels.
That's super weird. I did not know that.
Yeah. You'd think because it's all mostly animated too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 5. 5. Which ones are they?
It's New Mexico, Arizona, Alaska, Hawaii, and maybe Nevada?
Oh, maybe. It's 5. Not 38, not 3, not 4. But 5. Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Alaska, Hawaii.
Oklahoma. Okay.
There it is.
That seems...
Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, that's it.
That's it. Question number 7. What Wild West figure is described on his New Mexico tombstone as the Boy Bandit King? Really? Boy Bandit King. Boy Bandit.
Really? I thought Boy Bandit. No, he was not. I don't think he's been fired.
Who?
John DiMaggio, who's the voice of. I met him once.
What?
The voice of Bender on Futurama, and also Jake the Dog on Adventure Time.
Jake the Dog. Yes.
I met him once. He's also Marcus Phoenix in.
You met him once?
Gears of War games.
Yeah. I did not know that.
Yeah. At Emerald City Comic Con back in 2012.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. What Wild West figure is described on his New Mexico tombstone as a boy bandit?
I know the voice actor of Jimmy Pesto got fired due to political reasons. Yeah, he stormed the Capitol.
Ooh. Who's Jimmy Pesto?
Bob's Burgers. He's the guy who owns the restaurant across the street.
Oh, no.
A very reoccurring character in that show.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, all the John DiMaggio stuff has been resolved a couple months ago. I think they settled a deal and he's on the show, the Futurama revival.
Is it called anything interesting? Futurama, the future.
I bet it will be if they're trying to do anything different with it.
Question 8. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth on April 14th, 1865 while attending what play at Ford's Theater? What play? Do we know when it happened? Like at what line?
Yes, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I've been to Ford's Theater where this happened.
It's in DC.
He waited for a laugh line. He waited for like one of the biggest jokes of the play to then, I think, fire the shot and run out and yell "Sic Semper Tyrannis."
Really?
Fire the shot, jump from the balcony, got his spur caught on like a banner, so he fell bad, broke his leg, yelled "Sic Semper Tyrannis," ran off stage
then
to a horse, and then rode away.
And then died from his wounds?
No, he got shot and burned alive in a cabin or a barn.
Oh.
Once they tracked him down.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Booth purposely shot on the line that he knew would get the biggest laugh to muffle the sound.
Yep.
Wow. And what was that line?
I'll look it up.
I would love to hear it. By the way, that play is Our American Cousin. Our American Cousin. Death of a President. Woof. Not Oklahoma. It was a musical. No, it was not. We're gonna move on. It's question numero 9. Prior to becoming the 23rd state in 1820, Maine was part of which other state?
Here's the line.
Okay.
I know enough to turn you inside out, old gal, you sock-dologizing old man trap.
That's pretty funny. I'd laugh at that.
Upon delivery, the house exploded, but today it's baffling, unfunny, seemingly unworthy of its place in history alongside Abraham Lincoln's death and indignity. This is a pretty opinionated article from the Washington Post.
Yeah.
Which I guess is the Washington Post.
So hold on. I imagine Ford Theater is in DC?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Okay. I might have to go check it out when I'm there.
I've
for Sporcle Con. Bum, ba-dum, bum.
It's the one museum in DC I've been to, so I probably won't go back.
There are a lot of museums, and I am certainly going to attend at least a few of them.
Yeah, I don't know how much time we're gonna have though.
Yeah, I don't know either. I might have to stay an extra day or two, maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
Do we have flights yet? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There we go. Prior to becoming the 23rd state in 1820, Maine was part of which other state? That was Massachusetts and Red Eye. Of course I will be your friend. Thank you for asking. Massachusetts.
Oops.
Massachusetts.
Can you spell Massachusetts with your eyes closed?
No.
Well, you don't have to have your eyes closed now because it's off the screen, but...
I also can't do it with my eyes open, though. That's the thing. Question number 10. The U.S. federal holiday widely known as President's Day officially celebrates the birthday of which former U.S. president? The birthday.
Honestly, if the attempt on Johnson's life had succeeded, reconstruction likely would have gone better. Potentially.
On Johnson's life.
So this was mentioned earlier. The original plan was to assassinate Lincoln, Johnson, and the Secretary of State. I think also maybe Grant too, if he had been around. But a bunch of people called sick, so it was just Lincoln and some other guy up in the booth with their wives, and so they weren't there. And Johnson really decided not to reconstruct the South, partially because he thought it would be too beneficial to like the freed enslaved people who were there. He's like, we don't want to give them too much. Oof. Bad dude, Andrew Johnson.
Oh boy, yeah.
But that's what I'm. But I'm with Jason. Like, it wasn't. He was part of it, but there was a lot of reasons why it didn't work.
The U.S. federal holiday widely known as President's Day is the birthday of Georgie Dubs. Georgie Dubs.
Washington.
It must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side.
I heard he once held an opponent's wife's hand at a party in a jar of acid.
What? What are you talking about?
George Washington. He's 6'2". He's 12 stories tall, made of radiation.
Oh my God! What is this? What is this?
I'll show you later.
Oh, good God.
I'll show you later.
Oh, good God. It's the final question, folks, and now you get to decide how tough this final question will be. Will it be an easy question? Will it be a medium question? Or will it be a hard question, folks?
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jason.
Weighs a flipping ton.
Yeah, there's a lot of parts of it that I want to quote, but I can't on stream.
Okay, all right, okay. You owe Exodia Finder points for Georgie Dub. No, I even said Georgie Dub. I am so sorry, Exodia. I am so sorry.
What was your wager, Exodia? Was it 10? Was that the 10?
Was that the Big 10?
Was that the Big 10?
Oh boy. Well, now you can wager again. 0 to 120 points. Those are your options. But remember, this is the only question in the game that you will lose those points wagered if you get the question wrong. So don't get the question wrong. It's the final question here in United States history trivia. And it's coming at you right now. Celebrating the centennial of the inauguration of George Washington, or Georgie Dubs as some people say, in what year was the Washington Square Arch in Manhattan dedicated? In what year was the Washington Square Arch in Manhattan dedicated? It's celebrating the centennial of the inauguration of Georgie Dubs.
Oh yeah. Wow, that math was bad. I did some bad math there.
So yeah, if it's the bicentennial, no, it's not. It's the centennial.
No wait, I don't think my math is that bad.
Celebrating the centennial of the inauguration of George Washington. So we're talking 100 years later. Mm-hmm. What year is 100 years after the inauguration of George Washington? I'm gonna go with 1881. 1895.
Yeah, he didn't do 8 years as president. I think he did like 6 or something. No.
Georgie W. Not to be confused with George W. was inaugurated on April 30th, 1789.
Oh, what?
That seems strange. Celebrating the centennial of the inauguration of George Washington. In what year was the Washington Square Arch in Manhattan dedicated? 1895. We got a lot of 1889s, which would be that. Gosh, it's a tough one.
But a bunch of people got it right though.
A bunch of people got it right. I guess we're just gonna stick with our guns and go with what the pack said. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our most American is Benji. Benji, oh no, wait. Benji and Black and Tan, maybe.
Wow.
But Black and Tan has a it's Nan.
I don't know if Black and Tan was in the whole game.
Yeah, I don't know. What in third place? Maureen K in fourth, Daniel in fifth, Lime in sixth, GeoGamer in seventh, Matakupa in eighth, Radai in ninth, Sam Spectro in 10th, Exodia Finder 11 along with President Morbius, Penn Busher in 13th, Potterhead in 14th, and Bobby in 15th. And let's move on to our second game of the day, folks. This is the time where you get to tell me what you want to play. What topic are you thinking? You thinking aliens? You thinking pirates? You thinking, I don't know, science? You haven't done that in a while. Put science on there. Lewis James, hey! Hello. Hello, Lewis James. It's a very misleading question. The beginning of the question threw a ton of us off. The question appears to imply it was dedicated 100 years after Washington was inaugurated, which would be 1889. Yeah. That is what it implies. Absolutely. No doubt about that.
Not sure what's going on there.
Not sure what's going on in that one. It's okay. Our wizard will take a look at it and will get back to us. We've got comics, we've got Nintendo, useless facts, put science on there and let's call it a day.
Yeah.
Bing, bang, boom, start that poll, vote now, and tell us what topic of trivia you want to hit next. Until then, I'll see you on the other side of the ads. And welcome. I wanted to kind of do maybe like an NPR style, like, welcome to Behind the Paywall, where we talk about spoilers. Spoiler. Let's see, did I watch anything recently?
Did you?
I watched I watched the first episode of Quantum Leap.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, and boy, is it a little, it's just dated. It's just dated. The production value is not really there. 1989?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not like super bad or anything, but like, it's just, also, you know, I thought that at the end of the first episode of Quantum Leap, they would Quantum Leap again. But they don't. It's like a part 1.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I don't really care about this guy fighting flying fighter pilots. I don't really care. But what I do care about is the poll that just finished.
Science.
And we're doing science, folks.
We're doing science.
I love it. I love science. I'm a fan. How do you feel about science?
Big fan.
I went to a 4th of July party where I talked to someone who is getting their PhD in math. And that's important because I asked her, is math something that was created by humans or was it discovered? Like, is it inherent? Is it innate in the existence of the universe? Or is it something that we created to help explain something? You know what I mean?
Like,
no? You never heard this?
I think it's like time.
It's like time.
Yeah. Like, it exists, but only because we've given it a concept to observe it with.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
Because there is math in nature, you know? There's the golden ratio.
Yes. I mean, like, everything, but like, it really, yes. No, we're about to get real philosophizing here if we don't continue down on Blinded by Science. Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting game number 2, and it's happening right now. If you haven't joined us yet, now's the perfect time. Download the app, Sporcle Party. It's a free app on the App Store. Go download it, type in that code over there, and let's play some science trivia, baby. Question 1. Instead of bones, what makes up a shark's skeleton? Also, shark, biggest fish, right?
Biggest fish of this variety. Because there is a difference between fish with bones and fish that don't have traditional bones.
And you're telling me that, whoa, back up.
Yeah.
You're telling me that, like, what fish is bigger than a shark?
Well, I'm saying a shark is not a, there are 2 different kinds of fish.
Okay, but a shark is a fish.
It's a different kind of fish than a fish.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The sunfish is the biggest bony fish. And
sunfish?
Yeah, sunfish.
I would have thought like the whale
These
shark.
guys. You ever see the whale shark's the biggest? Reveal that answer.
Reveal this answer because the shark skeletons are made of cartilage.
Cartilaginous fish.
Cartilage. Yes.
So this is a sunfish. This is the biggest fish with like a regular bone. This is why there are shark skeletons.
But they're megalodon skeletons.
No, they're not. They're megalodon fossils. That's different.
Okay, you're really gonna look me in the eye right now and say like, oh yeah, that big T-Rex that you see in the.
I'm looking at you at that big T-Rex you see. Those aren't bones.
Okay.
Those are minerals.
Right. Get out of here.
I'm look you in the eyes and tell you you're wrong.
Question number 2 in math. What name is given to the number that is placed as a superscript after an expression to denote the power of which it is raised?
You know this one?
Of course.
Because you know your PEMDAS.
I do. That I do. I'm a PEMDAS champion.
Just please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, if you don't mind. Just please, just give her a break.
Just give her a break. She's been through so much.
But we do have teeth. I will give you that. We do have shark teeth. Those are bones, sort of.
They're bones.
They're bone adjacent. I don't know. Teeth. Well, it's like teeth grow and fall out. Like sharks keep growing teeth forever, but they don't grow bones.
Oh. You want to hear a fun fact?
Yes.
I don't have permanent teeth in my molars, like my back molars here. Yeah, I have baby teeth, and then I didn't have new ones that came in.
So you don't.
I currently still have baby teeth.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, and here's something super crazy, is that those particular baby teeth are actually bigger than their adult teeth replacements.
So you just grew adult teeth, sort of. Like you skipped the molar baby teeth.
Yeah, except that they're like still baby teeth, so they like don't have very good roots,
they're baby,
and so they're probably gonna fall out.
Do you have wisdom teeth?
I do. I took those out though.
I would have kept them. Sounds like you needed them.
Should have just done a little quick swap. Question number 2. In math, what name is given to this number that is placed as a superscript? It's an exponent. It's the E in PEMDAS. Exponent. It's question numero 3. The mandrill is a mammal native to which continent? Which continent is the mandrill native to? Here's a hint. It's a mammal. So I learned that after the big extinction that killed all the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Which one?
The one where
the last one?
The most recent one.
Okay, the meteor.
Yes, the meteor. After the meteor hit us and went boom, and then all the dinosaurs died, and then it became the like land of the mammals, right?
Yeah. The land after time.
The land, right? Yes. Once we have.
Yeah. Before the meteor, there was no time.
There was no time. But it was pretty much like rats, like very like small rats, like the size of like your fist.
Yeah.
Right. That essentially just like ruled the earth along with a bunch of fungus.
Yeah. Rat world.
Yeah. Rat world, fungus world.
Yeah.
And pretty much every mammal that exists today would have the same rat ancestor. Rat-esque.
Yeah.
Ancestor.
Yeah.
Crazy. And they grew 100 times. Like mammals, after the extinction, were on average 100 times smaller than they are now. Nuts. Anyway, question 3. The mandrill, also a mammal, native to Africa. Africa. Not Asia, not Australia. Samina. Oh! Samina.
Waka. This temple, Africa.
Wow, that took too long for me to decipher. Question number 4. Hippophobia is not the fear of hippos, but rather the fear of what other mammal? More mammals. We love mammals. We love them. Also, there's a theory that the reason that mammals really exploded after the extinction of the dinosaurs is...
Siri's doing something.
Okay, I found this on the web for the reason that mammals really exploded after the dinosaurs. Check it out.
Okay. Okay, Fossil site reveals how many thrived after the death. Okay, no clues. New clues unearthed about mammals' rapid evolution. Yeah, it was because there's a theory is because we are like warm-blooded, right? And warm-blooded animals are way less susceptible to fungal infections.
Interesting. Yeah, there was someone who's saying that. I couldn't tell if it was a joke or not, but some people say that the dinosaurs were killed off by a disease, but I prefer to think it was a space rock because that theory's meteor.
Hey! Hippophobia is not the fear of hippos, but the fear of horses. Count me in on hippophobia.
They're
kind of scary.
Means water horse, basically.
Water horse, hippopotamus. Water horse. Horse. Gloria. No, not Gloria. Not elephant. Also, yeah, horse is scary, okay?
Yeah.
Have you been close to one of those things?
A horse?
Yeah, they're terrifying.
They're not that scary.
Okay.
I'd rather be close to a horse than a hippo.
Oh, okay, me too. You're right. I take it back. I'm scared of hippos. Question number 5. Of the world's snakes with the most potent venom, 9 of the top 10 are native to what country?
It's the question we always get.
We always get this one.
This is the science question we always get.
This is the science question we always get. And you know what? I like it. This is a fun fact. This is good. Whoever named that phobia.
Yeah, they're really just messing with you.
When we discuss how individuals or groups ought to behave, we call it philosophy. 7 out of 10.
7. I give that a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Dr. Potterhead is laying out Where is it? Where does it start?
Oh yeah, give me the whole thing.
I'll give you the whole thing when it's all done. How?
All right, that
because
sounds good.
Potterhead's only 7 out of 10.
Only 7 out of 10.
But it is why I'm a mathematician. Physics is the first science. I think this is a thing that exists.
Physics is the first science because of math.
Physics is science that applies to the entire created world.
There you go. Of the world's snakes with the top venom, 9 of the top 10 from Australia. Of course, Australia. I mean, who's surprised?
And
Nobody.
I got it. I got it wrong.
Oh.
I really thought it. I feel like this is the one where I always answer the same wrong thing because I think it's right.
Sistrali? I'm gonna give it to that. That's close enough for me, Benji.
Sistrali.
Sistrali. Question number 6. On what ship was Charles Darwin traveling when he made his observations that would lead to his theory of evolution by natural selection? You know, his ship.
What's the name of the boat? Do you know the name of the boat?
I do know the name of the boat.
Me too. Me too.
HMS?
When was the last time Her Majesty's ship?
Okay, it is HMS.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, interesting. Because isn't it like...
Well, HMS something.
Right. No, but HMS implies that it is like a...
Navy?
Yeah, or at least owned by the government.
Yeah, probably.
Was it?
Probably.
Okay, I'm surprised now. I wasn't surprised, now I'm surprised. When we discuss the biology and behavioral of dead things, we call it archaeology. When we try to... Okay, now that's 9, we're getting to 10.
We're almost there.
It's about to be 10, I want to hear the whole thing.
Okay.
But first I want to know on what the name of Charles Darwin's ship. It's the HMS Beagle.
Why I'm a mathematician. Physics is the first science. It applies to the entire created world. When particles interact because of the laws of physics, we call it chemistry. The physics and chemistry of the Earth is called geology. When we look skyward, we call it meteorology. When we look to the heavens, we call it astronomy. When we add carbon to physics and increase the level of organization, no pun intended, we call it biology. I'm not sure what the pun is. Organization. Okay. When we are trying to explain biological tendencies on an individual scale, we call it psychology. When we are trying to explain the behavior of groups, we call it sociology or anthropology. When we discuss how individuals or groups ought to behave, we call it philosophy. When we try to figure out... when we discuss the biology and behaviors of dead things, we call it archaeology. When we try to figure out where everything comes from and where it is going and why the heck it exists in the first place, we call it theology. And we created an incomprehensive language to explain all this. We call that language mathematics.
That's very good. That's a great... What is that quote from? That's very good. And unless you made it up all yourself right now, in which I'm extremely impressed and I will be stealing that.
Knew exactly you'd be breaking it down into 10 parts.
It's been done before.
The HMS Bounty was a ship that was carrying breadfruit, but then they overthrew the captain, so they landed in the Pitcairn Islands, which at the time was inhabited. It is a really interesting story that you should look into.
Oh, okay.
That
sounds very cool.
I just watched the Charles Darwin versus Ash Ketchum Epic Rap Battles of History video, which helped me remember this. Two very different comments.
But that's what I love about our show, Darren. Question number 7. In mathematics, what punctuation mark is used to express the factorial of an integer? What punctuation mark is used to express the factorial of an integer?
Potterhead says, it came up on my Facebook memories today, actually, but I don't know where it came from.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm about to do some heavy copy and pasting to find that, because that's a great quote. It's a very good one. It really explains the entire universe,
sure.
I'd say.
At least the way we choose to perceive and measure it.
Yeah. Understand it. Question number 7. In mathematics, what punctuation mark is used to express the factorial of an integer? Also, again, I'm not a math boy. Mm-hmm. But what are factorials good for? Like in the real world?
Dice roll stuff. Yeah, like if you have, say...
Like factorial of 6 is 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1.
Times.
Yeah. Oh.
So if you had...
So...
if you rolled 100-sided dice 100 times, you would do 100 factorial. Or 6-sided dice 100 times. No. What?
6 factorial times 100, maybe. I don't know. See, I'm not a math boy. In mathematics, what punctuation mark? It's the exclamation point. Big ol' exclamation point. They're so excited.
Good when measuring probability and counting how many ways an event can happen.
Oh. Okay.
So it's basically... Yeah.
All possibilities.
Yeah.
I see. Wow. Again, math has not ever been my strong suit, but I'm not bad at it. I can do it. Question 8. What is the term for variations of a chemical element in which an atom has the same number of protons but different number of neutrons? They got same protons, different neutrons. Same P, different N. Yeah. Ah, man, see, it's times like this when
this feels like a music thing to me. You know how you have like majors and minors of the same scale?
I do, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to like wrap my head around. It's like, okay, but for metal.
It's the same number of sharps, but it's a different...
I don't know.
Yes, that's what I was referring to. Ah, yes, so you nailed it. You're totally right.
Yeah.
You're totally right. And also, you were also right there, diffusion. Don't get me wrong. Question 8. What is the term for variations of a chemical element in which they're isotopes? Isotopes.
Ah.
Yep, it's true. Chemical isotopes. I don't think I can give it to ISO. So sorry. You know what? I will. There you go, Bobby. Free points. Rather, you probably deserved them. Which ology is the study of insects? Which is the ology that is the study of insects? And don't say biology, that's too broad. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work on me. You heard it here. I'm telling you right up front. Don't say biology. I mean, it's not wrong, it's just not as right as you could be.
Sure.
Yep.
What's your favorite ology?
What's my favorite ology?
Yeah, what's your favorite ology?
Biology is pretty cool.
Biology is pretty cool.
Herpetology, just because I think that's a cool word.
You like the study of lizards?
Yes. Yes.
Big lizard guy over here.
Big,
Peter.
huge lizard dude. Which ology is the study of insects? We are looking for entomology, not etymology. Although I do like etymology as well.
That's a good one.
I do like etymology.
I bet you're not gonna give me points, but can I explain myself?
Yes.
I meant to put entim, and I forgot the M.
Enti.
It's fine. I don't know.
Insectology.
I do know. I knew it was entomology. I was just like...
You're no good.
I was trying to put entom and I forget. Nope.
None.
Okay.
None for you. Question number 10. What is the name of the pigment that is primarily responsible for the skin color in humans? And that I have not very much of.
Yeah, dude. Same.
Don't got a lot of it. Except sometimes there's a little dot. And that little dot has more than the rest. That little dot. More than that one too. Oh, sure. That one. And that one.
Yeah.
And that one.
I got one on my finger.
Oh, see? You got a fingy one.
Yeah, see? Yeah, see it?
Nice. Oh, I got real good there. Question number 10. What is the name of the pigment that is primarily responsible for skin color in humans? And it's been melanin. Yep. It's melanin.
Mm-hmm.
It's melanin. Not keratin. Keratin is what your fingernails are made of.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like a horn?
Of a rhino?
Any horn.
Okay.
Because horn is also made of keratin.
Yeah.
And if you
hair also?
Yeah, and hair. If you look at so if you ever like a ram's horn.
Yeah.
Right? And like people will like turn it into like a mug or something. Well, before they make it all nice and smooth on the inside, it looks crazy. There's like all these like little bits, and it really makes you realize, oh wow, this horn really is just made of the same stuff that my fingernails are made of. It's gross. I'll tell you right now, gross. No good.
GeoGamer wants to know if there's any way to remember the difference between melanin and keratin. And that is, you just gotta remember.
Keratin starts with a K, and it feels harder to me.
Sure.
Like, you know, not melanin. Melatonin?
Yeah,
like
it's like
melatoma.
the Kiki Bubo thing. You know about Kiki and Bubo?
Yeah, Kiki and Bubo. Everyone knows about Kiki and Bubo.
Everyone knows about Kiki Bubo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the final question. How difficult should this final question be? Easy, medium, hard. Those are your options, folks. And then we are going to absolutely scream through our third game today. Because I am hungry.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you doing for lunch?
I am leaving because I have to go take my car into the shop.
Take your car to the shop, huh?
Car to the shop.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yep. I'm not excited about it. Why is my car leaking oil? I don't know.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the final question, folks, and now's the time where you get to wager. 0, 10, or 20 points, those are your options, but of course, this is the only question in the game in which you will lose those points wagered if you get the question wrong. So, get it right. And here it is. The final question in science. In bony fish. In bony fish, such as cod or mackerel, what is the name of the fin that protrudes from the side of the fish in an area equivalent to the chest? I remember this because it's the opposite of the one that everybody knows the name of the fish, or the name of the fin, right? Everybody knows one fin, at least that I can think of.
Yeah, well, 2.
Well, there's 2?
Yeah,
This one?
there's 2.
This one and the other
No.
one? Not this one.
I'd say there's 4 main fins.
Right.
There's 2 that everyone knows, and then there's 2 that are
Well,
not.
there's the dorsal,
Correct?
which is that one.
Yeah.
And then there's the lateral?
Nope.
Which one? What are they?
Reveal the answer.
No, what are these ones?
Yeah, that's what you're revealing.
Oh, I thought there was one here. I thought no,
Down
not
the middle? No.
No? Well, this one says from the chest, so I guess screw me. Pectoral fin. Oh.
Like those are the arm fins.
Those are the pectoral fins
Yeah.
and the
Dorsal.
Got it.
I was
and
thinking the tail fin.
Tail fin.
It's the other one people would know.
That kind of makes sense. Baby fin, do 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 do. Baby fin. No.
And you know how they have like sometimes like a smaller fins like farther down the body?
Vestigial. No. I mean, yes, I guess.
Those
yeah.
are the anal fins.
Anal fins.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
That's because they're near the butt of the fish.
You guys will never believe this. Here's a fun fact for you. All fish, every single fish that's in the ocean, pees in the ocean.
All fish.
Pee in the ocean. Not all fish in the ocean pee in the ocean.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Boom. It's a fun fact for you. Think about that next time you go swimming. We have a winner. And that winner, folks, it's a tie. We got Exodia Finder, Benji, and Animal Kingdom all absolutely crushing it with their science knowledge. Potterhead in 4th, Maureen K in 5th, Lime in 6th, along with Ogre, President Morbius in 8th, GeoGamer in 9th, Black and Tan in 10th, Black Hole in 11th, along with Valak, Lewis in 13th, Zanspectre in 14th, Metacoopa in 15th, Kitty Cassie in 16th, Kling Clang in 17th, and Bobby in 18th. Bobby?
God dang it, Bobby. You gotta learn your fish fins.
You gotta learn about the pectoral fins. It's the final game of the day, folks.
We've already had a request for food and drink, of course, to make you hungrier.
Because I am hungry.
I'm gonna put Nintendo on there again.
Put Nintendo back on there. And you know what? I think that we did not get enough of our pirates or our aliens. So put pirates and aliens on there.
Pirates.
Yeah.
Should we throw one more on there too?
Okay, fine. Do World Geo, as Kling Clang says. And start that poll and see you on the other side of the ad break. Are you out?
Yeah, we're out.
Nice.
Now you can finally
I
relax.
can finally relax, take a drink of this talking rain.
Yeah, it's a nice thing about being off camera is I can drink as much as I want.
Nice. Yeah, Darren's getting hammered off camera.
Oh my God, you guys cracking open a cold one. It's still 4th of July weekend as far as I'm concerned.
Heck yeah. Oh boy. Okay, let's get this all started here. Let's host a new party. Let's get this going. What's something else we can spoil? What do you even?
I've not been watching. I mean, I'm not even caught up on Miss Marvel. That's where I'm at with TV.
I've been watching The Boys.
The Boys.
Yeah, that's pretty good. There's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in that show.
Mm-hmm.
Wowee zowie. World geography it is.
Did you see this Disneyland thing that's going around where it's like Avengers Campus and you got Ant-Man and the Wasp, like actually played by Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly, talking about some...
Yes.
Yeah,
It's very good. Can you please give our adoring fans our new game code, 542519.
I'll do it.
And you're gonna love doing it.
You're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
You're gonna like the way you look.
Folks, it's our final game of the day, and which means that now is the perfect time to download the app, Sporcle Party. It's on your favorite app store. It's totally free. Go download the app, type in this code right here, 542519. That's how you come play with us. It's gonna be great. Now's the time. We're doing geography trivia, so you know you're gonna love it. Especially if you're Kling Klang? Is that who wanted it?
It was.
It was Kling Klang.
Also, someone in the app chat, but they're gone now.
Oh, they gone.
They're not gone. They're just we left that game.
Oh yeah. We're gone.
Potter is excited to meet us in 2.5 months.
Yes, I'm excited too. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, please tell us your Twitch names when you meet us because
yes. We, in case you didn't know, it's very hard to put a face to a name when you've never seen the face. Just saying.
I'm not worried, but it's like, we're gonna be at this convention and there might be people who are just like, hey, it's you! Like, hey, I gotta go!
Yeah, I mean, at least I will be working it almost the entire time.
I'm sure they'll give me things to do.
I'm sure that I will be...
Of course, Peter, if you can always request me for projects. What's going on?
Nothing. I was just in the, well, I'm so excited about geography trivia, Darren. That's it.
Why not go the easy route? Jason says, trust me, you'll be busy. That's very ominous.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Question number 1, what large desert covers most of North Africa? What's that big old desert? Big old desert. Was it once an ocean? I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
There are whale skeletons in it.
Skeletons?
Yeah. Well, they're like proto whales. Some of them have legs.
Wait. So you're telling me that these bones that you dig
They're
up?
fossils.
So it's not a skeleton?
They're fossils. They might be bones.
Okay. Boom.
But they might be old enough that they're not fossils.
When does bone become fossil?
When it's crushed in like layers of sediment and converted to fossil.
Slowly, I guess
Slowly,
is the answer. Yeah. What is the large desert that covers most of North Africa? That is, of course, the Sahara.
Exotifinder, yeah. Check out the episode of Love, Death, and Robots called Fish Night.
Oh.
And that's exactly what that's about.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Love, Death, and Robots, and I know there's a new season. I haven't seen it.
It's an older episode. It's from like a year or so ago. Or no longer. I saw it like over a year ago.
Well, question number 2. What Asian country is the only country in the world with non-quadrilateral national flag? A non-quadrilateral national flag. Also, I'm sticking with it. We are going to blaze through this pack,
Okay, we gotta go.
This is non-stop. This is Sonic gotta go fast the entire time.
Now arriving in.
Yes. Yeah. Traveling to this country.
They are fossilized whale bones in the Sahara.
Wow.
Says so on this website that I googled.
Bones. Got it. Now traveling to Nepal.
Look, doesn't it look like a crate dragon skeleton, sort of?
Holy cannoli, it absolutely does.
Look at this.
Wowee zowie.
Basilosaurus.
That's so cool.
Even though it's not a dinosaur, it is a whale ancestor.
It is a saurus.
No, it's not it's called a saurus, but it is not a dinosaur. It is a
It's
mammal.
a whale. Big old aquatic mammal. It's Nepal, folks. It's all triangularly. We're screaming. Question number 3: which U.S. state forms most of the northern border of Kansas? Which U.S. state forms the northernmost border of Kansas? My aunt's brother-in-law is from Nepal. I would like to go to Nepal. Nepal seems like a cool place to go. I love insert country because it thinks it can be different from literally everyone else with their design, but it's also cool at the same time. I agree. I do think that the Nepalese flag is actually pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Pretty dope. Question 3: which U.S. state forms most of the northern border of Kansas? That is the U.S. state of Nebraska.
Great state of Nebraska.
Great state of Nebraska. Question 4: Greenland is an autonomous territory of which Nordic country? Nordic country.
You ever been to the Nordic Heritage Museum?
We do have the Nordic Heritage.
But have you been there?
No.
It's neat. I enjoyed it a lot when I went.
Cool. Is there a lot of Viking stuff?
Yes.
Say no more. I am there. I'd love to go. It's like 10 minutes from this very location right here. From the trivia void.
Yeah. All museums are about 10 minutes from the trivia void.
Question number 4: Greenland is an autonomous territory of which Nordic country? A Nordic country is Denmark. Denmark, the icy one. Denmark. What is the least populous sovereign country in the world? The least populous sovereign country in the world. Interesting. Now, is it also the smallest in area? No.
No, probably not. Maybe. If it is, if it's not, it's close, but I bet it is.
Well, is like I almost just gave it away. But is that one? How can I say without giving it away?
I think it is also the smallest.
Okay, that's exactly the one I was going to say.
0.2 square miles.
0.2 square miles. Is it the one that we were thinking of? Is it where the Pope is? It is.
Popetown.
It's Popetown, USA. Wait, no, it's not. It's Popetown. It's Popetown, Pope country. Pope sovereign.
You know the Pope is the king of Vatican City?
I did know that, actually. Yeah, the autonomous ruler. Question number 6: for most of the year, if it is noon in New York City, what time is it in Paris, France? Paris, France? For most of the year, if it's noon in New York, what time is it at the top of the Eiffel Tower?
Okay. I don't think we've ever had this one before.
No.
This is a good one.
This is a good one. I would honestly, if I would have had this question asked to me maybe 4 weeks ago, I would have known.
Because of Kyle?
Because of Kyle. Because there was a point in which I knew I was like, okay, well, it's about this time over there.
It's about this time.
It's about this time. That's very good. Question number 6: for most of the year, if it's noon in New York, it is 8 o'clock. Dang it. 6 o'clock.
Should have done later. Give it to Potterhead.
Yep, 6 p.m. You got it. 6 p.m., 6 p.m. Evening? Okay, 6 p.m.
Yeah. Nailed it. I was off by 1.
7. Uluru, or Ayers Rock, is a large sandstone rock formation that can be found in what country? Uluru.
Uluru.
Uluru. Do-do-do-do. Oh. I feel like I was just...
You're just there.
No, but I feel like I was like reading up on this somewhat recently. Why?
I don't know.
Was it in the news or was it? Is this a thing? Oh, I remember now.
Is this a thing?
No. This is the biggest rock. That's what it is. That's what it is. This is. But when you ask what's the biggest rock, it's this one, and it's in New Zealand, I think. Australia. Close. Second. You're getting a different answer?
It's 2.5 times. According to Google, what is the biggest rock? It's Mount Augustus, which is also in Australia, but is 2.5 times the size of Uluru. Dang.
What is biggest rock? I was wrong. Wrong.
I would say the biggest rock has to be not part of the ground, you know?
I agree, 100%. Like you could theoretically roll it.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the.
Yeah. I don't know if you can do that with a Mount Augustus though, because that's unless it is literally a rock.
Yeah.
Sits in the golden outback of standing as a testament to the stark beauty of nature that itself bestows by us. It could be a big rock. I don't know.
Question 8: What river forms the border between Texas and Mexico? I know this one.
Oh yeah.
I know this one. Across the right? Wait.
Exodia put the land down under. And you did not give them points.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. See, it's always a
Exodia. I mean, I feel like I hate to say it, but I feel like we've burned, especially
You
like Exodia
so many times.
and Spectro so many times that you gotta just like. If you don't put in the exact answer or something very close to it, you gotta just be ready for us to miss you. Like it's
it's just how it be.
it's just how it be. We try, we really do.
Across the Rio Grande.
Oh yeah, that's Duran Duran. Her name is Rio and she dances on the sand.
Question number 9: What country shares land borders with France, Germany, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands?
And the Netherlands. Oh, okay.
Let me just think about that one for a second.
Okay.
France. That's the one that's actually catching me off guard here.
No, I got it.
Oh, okay, I got it.
No!
Nope. Did not got it.
Don't got it.
Did not got it. Get gotted.
I got.
Get guided.
Oh yeah, if I thought about Luxembourg, I would have figured it out. I was just playing. There's a new Sporcle badge today, which is countries of Europe no outline minefield.
Oh dang.
Like get 100% of that, and I got it. Peter and Darren are X-phobic. They hate users with X's in their names.
Yes.
Jason, I got it in like 4 or 5 tries, I think.
Dang, look you go. What country shares land borders with France, Germany, Luxembourg, and Netherlands? Belgium. To make good beer.
Luxembourg definitely borders Luxembourg. Yes, but it's because Luxembourg does not border Switzerland, but Liechtenstein does.
Liechtenstein.
And I get them mixed up, but Luxembourg is farther north.
Oh, well, there you have it. It's question number 10. Taipei is the political capital as well as the economic and cultural center of what island state? Formerly known as Formosa. Formosa. Taipei. Where's Taipei? That's the question. Where Taipei? Question mark.
Are you Type A or Type B?
I'm actually not even sure what that means. I hear people say it all the time, oh, Type A personality.
I think it's a...
What the heck does that mean?
I think you can kind of equivalent to Type A extrovert, Type B introvert.
Look it up. I'm curious enough to potentially pause the game.
Type A personality refers to a pattern of behavior and personality associated with high achievement, competitiveness, and impatience, among other characteristics. In particular, the positive traits of Type A include self-control, motivation to achieve results.
See, I feel like there's a lot of those,
That's
like
not-
Type
okay.
A, Type B, even extrovert and introvert to a certain extent.
Oh yeah, I don't
like-
really buy into that.
Well, that I just think that the way that most people think about it, it's like that one is good and one is bad.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, well, if that's dumb.
Yeah, it is.
Question 10. Taipei is the political capital of Taiwan. They're all Type A people over there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, or Taiwanese.
Or Taiwanese.
I make no apologies for this badge. Yeah, how many? I want to see how many plays it took me to get it, because it wasn't that many. It took me
Europe to no good. Oh, nice.
Took
That took me
me
a second to figure out what the heck
10
that
tries. Took me 10 tries to get it.
Oh, wow. It's going to take me 10 times. It's going to take me factorial that.
Took Jason 2, so, you know.
Some people.
But also, he hasn't played that quiz in 6 years.
I'll tell you what we have played in 6 years. The World Geography Pack that we're about to finish. Because it's the final question. Here it comes, folks. Get ready. It's coming at you at lightning speed. Victoria is the capital city of what African country? I feel like we get this one a lot too. And I forget every time. Victoria is the capital city of what African country? I got it on backfill.
Yes,
What?
because you got 100%. The way a lot of badges work is if you've already met the requirements when
Then
we
you
put
just
out the
get
badge,
it.
you just get it. Victoria is the capital city of what African country?
Yes. I said that we get this one a lot, and I forget every time. Agreed?
I don't know, because we also get like Lake Victoria questions.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Is it in the same? Where's Lake Victoria? Is it in?
It's not in the Seychelles.
It's not in the Seychelles.
Those are islands.
Seychelles.
Seychelles.
Comoros. She sells seashells by the seashore. Not South Africa and not Zimbabwe. That one was a tough one, folks.
Oh, I also forgot to wager.
That was a tough one. It has one of the best flags. Seychelles? What's the Seychellian flag?
I'll look it up. You're the flag guy. Oh, it's this one with like the. It's not a typical rectangle, and it's got the colors bursting out of the bottom
I like
left
that.
corner.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Well done, GeoGamers, and Spectro, Black Hole, Lewis, and Potterhead, all absolutely crushing it here in geography trivia. Clink Clank in 6th, DW Ags in 7th, Exodia in 8th, Lime in 9th, President Morbius in 10th, Maureen Kane in 11th, Kitty Kessie in 12th, Macarim in 13th, Black in 10th and 14th, and Bobby.
I think we got to make a specific call out though, which is that who won this game?
What is that?
I believe Potterhead did a Waluigi.
An absolute Waluigi. Incredible work.
Very nice.
Truly.
Very nice.
If a round of applause is ever warranted, it's for this occasion.
And I wonder if we could get make some like Waluigi stickers or something. That would have to just be an us thing.
That would just be an us thing.
That would come out of our pocket, but we give away some Waluigi stickers to anyone who gets a Waluigi at Sporcle Cup.
That is also certainly not. We talked to legal, and they certainly do not. Want us to.
Oh yeah, unofficial, completely.
It's completely unofficial.
We give them to you after the game, as a hey. Here's a thing from us personally, apropos of nothing.
Apropos of nothing, just a couple cool dudes named Darren and Peter.
Did you actually talk to legal about?
No.
Okay.
No. No, not yet. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for playing. I had a great time. Darren had a pretty good time.
I had a great time.
There we go. And hopefully you did too. Make sure to come back tomorrow on Wednesday when we play some more games here at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. I don't know what we're going to play yet, but it's going to be a good time. And you're invited. So come on over. Hey, and make sure to follow us here on Twitch. Subscribe to us here on Twitch if you can afford it. It seriously helps us out. And you know what else helps us out? Telling your friends to come play with us. Really. It's easy. You know how fun it is. You know how easy it is. Go grab a friend and play with them. Let them know about our show, because it's how our show gets bigger. It's how our show gets better. And it's how we can do more cool stuff for you. So thank you. Thank you. In the meantime, go hit up Sporcle.com. Go get that new badge over there. Go to our YouTube, youtube.com/Sporcle. You can watch some new videos over there. Have some fun. And we'll see all of you mañana.
Hey, Suaru Artu.
A follow, let's go. Okay, well, before we leave then, S4, do yourself a favor. Place your hand right on the screen, just like that. You're gonna get a digital high five. Okay, line up your hand with my hand by placing it on your screen. Okay, is it lined up? Leave it right there, because here it comes. Digital high five, just for you. Anyone else want one? Any other follows? Come on, come on. Otherwise, I will see everyone back here tomorrow on Wednesday at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern for some more trivia. Signing off.